fist too. We can go head up, just me and you. But you ain't shit without your crew, what it do? You don't want these issues. We got K's and pistols, and no, we ain't scared to use our fists too. So don't bring drama to these head dudes, cause we some turn up kings. Six rings like Mike, man, I'm game ready. Some say I'm a OG already. All Cadillacs, man, you can keep them Chevys. I ain't throwing no shade, I'm just dropping levies. Dropping levies, dropping levies, dropping levies, dropping levies. So we can flood these streets.
Like that Goober, the country got a
Yeah, I heard you got a Goober, yeah.
Get out of here. Respect back to Goober, nigga, all that. Yeah. I don't even know where he got the term from, you know? But nah, nigga, this is only Goober we listen to right here.
Right. Yeah. What up, world? What up with y'all? We live, baby. We live. Yes, sir. Saturday night. New night. About to start this watch party. Everybody come on in. Everybody come on in.
We don't own the
Fuck
rights.
with your boys, the Turn Up Kingz.
We don't own the rights to this.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rich.
Yeah, the door is open. And we don't own the rights to this. Shout out to Rich the Factory.
The doors of the church.
Would you come? Would you come?
The door is open.
Would you come? Everybody, everybody.
The doors of the church is open.
Would you come? Would you come? Somebody.
Somebody.
Hey, no, hold on, what was that? What that
I would used to say, is there somebody?
Is there somebody? Nah, we ain't here.
Yeah, niggas don't really say temple. Yeah, that be some other shit.
Right. We ain't doing that.
No, oh, that was car wash. Car wash.
Yeah. We're gonna let everybody come on in. We're gonna let y'all come on in. Check us out. What's up out there, world? Turn Up Kingz in the building. You wanna know what I'm doing? I'm sharing it. So if everybody that's watching can share it, like it, I so appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we just gonna go like we always do, man. Oh, what's up? Right.
He got more AKAs.
Yeah.
Where the Pluto come from? Far out.
Pluto nasty.
That was crazy.
Hey, it was crazy, nigga. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk.
Still that good, man.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get to it. Appreciate everybody checking in. What up with y'all? What up? But if you ain't on now, there ain't much I can tell you. If you ain't caught on to it by now, I mean, what else can we say, you know? Right. We the Turn Up Kingz. You know, we've been doing this thing here for a minute. And we appreciate everybody who watch, who like, who share, who subscribe. You know, we doing it, you know what I mean? We do it for everybody. We do it for ourselves most of all, but, you know, we do it for the people, you know, who want to hear some realness. You know, a lot of times you just don't hear real shit over the airwaves.
You sound like Bang.
It's for the people.
Right. I love the fans.
This is your city.
So if we got some new watchers, I'm Wise King Leo X. This is Wise ENT Studios presents the Turn Up Kings. And to my right is Quet, my bro. Just Quet. And then to the far right is that nigga D2700.
D Cup D.
Just D.
AKA Pluto. Nah, AKA Mr. Fuck Everybody.
Yeah.
I might have a couple of nicknames as the series.
Right.
You know, this nigga as a serial
AKA the bank robber.
This nigga a serial
The
murderer.
cat burglar.
Serial AKAs.
AKA the cat burglar.
Hey, that was a
The
good
coat
one.
hanger strangler.
Oh, don't say that.
Brother Litch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Brother Litch. I was listening to that shit the other day, man.
No, I might be stand accused as a slick nigga.
Right. But
Yeah,
Shout out.
I ain't bank robbing, and I ain't. Yeah.
Okay, so he rescinded that statement.
Remember, I called y'all bank robbers. Yo,
No, you didn't. What'd you call me that? Hey, but check it out. You can call somebody that, but that don't mean that I'm standing up on that shit.
That ain't my handle.
Hey, you know what? I used to hear them old cats say that though. Hey, what's up, you old bank robber? I'll be like, are you serious or are you?
Is that long for nigga?
Right.
Nigga, I can't
long
trust.
version of nigga.
Nigga, I can't trust.
Right. That's what you telling me. You call me a bank robber. Son of a bitch.
Right.
You a bank robber, you son of a bitch. I don't know
What it is, tree. Yeah. You know, we doing it. This is real shit right here. Chopping up the stogie.
Like, nigga, I didn't start at the candy store first.
Right.
Yeah, chopping the stogie.
No, that would have had my.
You know what I mean? For y'all rookies out there, ain't up on them cigars yet. But anyway,
what we got
we got a lot to talk about, don't we?
You gotta hold the dice moment.
Hold the dice, Tony.
Man, is it? I'm trying to talk about her, but it's her again, man.
Who?
The Candace.
Oh, Karen.
She said we behave like animals or some shit.
Yeah, and she just said that George
what?
Floyd is not a hero to her, and she's not gonna.
And she said this nigga
You gonna talk
deserved
about
it.
a dead man?
Bro, she said he deserved it.
Hey, listen here,
You know what?
Tandis. Hey, Tandis, the jig is up. Shut up.
Hey, bro,
Somebody put something in her mouth.
She a little funny looking motherfucker.
Yeah, shut her up, cause she ignorant.
Bro, you know what that is. All right, we see what team you repping for now.
I mean, but it's not.
But you gonna talk about a dead man though. That's like talking about.
You repping
I
hard.
mean, talking about
you
black
repping
man
hard for that.
anyway
team, too.
when you have a white counterpart.
That was the whole point of it. How do you
strange. You're not even in touch on anything that has anything to do with us.
Right.
I don't care who your family is,
Yeah,
because
with the black community.
if you was in touch with anything that had anything to do with black men, whether it's your family or anything like that, you would know better to say the type of shit that you saying.
Right.
This is
You
my
know what I mean?
lifetime though.
And you got a white husband.
Because you can be mad at the black men you date, but that has nothing to do with the black men
You
in
gotta
your
date
family.
first though.
Your dad,
Yeah.
your brothers, your cousins.
Yeah, just like a
and,
dude
and,
can feel a
shit
certain
like
way
that.
about.
Like, bro, you can feel
Yeah.
a certain way about the black men you date, but to disrespect
And that's
the
what
men in your family, you on a whole nother mission.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, man.
if that's like, let's say my sister, let's say I'm her brother, bro.
Yeah, she
I'm
like
like
this
this.
owning her.
Don't
Don't come to mama house, bitch.
right. Or don't be there at the same
She
time.
cannot-
I'm
Yeah,
there.
you can't
You can't show up to nothing.
Right.
You
Family
excluded.
reunion, none of that shit.
Yeah, so Candace Owens,
Ain't
get a
never
life.
read a history.
Because politics is not your game, obviously.
Yeah, I'm tired of talking about
Yeah,
her.
get a life.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, we got to put her to
saying
rest.
that kind of shit though.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly, and that's the whole point of it is we have to bring it to the front because people need to know
this is the best
who
thing.
she is, and she don't have black people's best interest.
This
period.
is the best thing that you could do with a chick like that is ignore them.
Yeah.
Don't put them.
I mean, you ignore people that don't have a platform. When you expressing that kind of hate for your people on a platform that people follow, like
Yeah, you gotta bring that to light. You
we
gotta
don't
call
even-
them out.
we don't even, we
hater.
talking about her, but we
Yeah.
don't even hate her. We just trying to understand.
Right.
How somebody could get that twisted
That
in
twisted in the head.
twisted up.
That's that girl.
To where you talk like them, you using their terms and everything.
Right.
We animals and all of that shit. Like
That's
Yeah,
right.
like you ain't black.
you black too, so
That's
what?
the Black Harley Quinn, bro. You did what I'm saying. That's how twisted she is.
Yeah.
Twisted, right? That shit's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's the Black Harley Quinn. You did what I'm saying.
It's amazing
You throwing away your whole.
how scorned a person could be.
Man, shit, it is what it is.
Either that or her husband is such a
Bigot.
mind twister, though. He done tricked her
Man,
into
you,
thinking.
my nigga, you have to already come like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
She has to already come like that to be that in depth with it. You
That's
know
way
what I'm
Right.
hard.
saying?
That's way hard.
You, can't nobody, well, I ain't gonna say can't nobody manipulate you to that point, but you got to already
Yeah.
be far gone already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was probably way
Got
before she
issues.
even had a husband.
Issues.
You have issues with the black men you picked as partners.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with the rest of the black men on the planet.
Exactly, because you didn't date every black man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So that's the main underlying factor with Candace Owens is you're spewing hate and you're dividing our culture up. You helping the racists, the people who already want to prove a point to say that we live in this kind of way and this is our behavior, this is what we do. You are, by you being a black woman and saying that, Candace Owens, you are helping them out with their movement. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't the time right now. Right now ain't the time. Because you can do this shit some other time. Right now ain't the time. We don't give a fuck what you think about George Floyd or whoever. We don't care.
Yeah.
You don't matter to us. You made that clear
I
that
really
you don't
don't.
matter to us.
Dig this. I really don't understand where she got her platform from.
Man, you
She
know,
trying to be in politics.
any self-hate nigga can get on Fox News.
You like in politics or something, ain't you?
Yeah, but
Trying to be.
anybody who's educated, so-called educated like her, who want to talk shit about black people, they get her on Fox News in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Have you,
Yeah.
have
I mean, but anybody with an
Dig this.
education,
Right.
right.
how you even
Right.
talking like that?
How you supposed to be educated at the most.
That's the
See,
same.
that's what
That's the
I'm
same.
saying.
That's the same
That's
thing
what
we
I'm
say
saying.
about the white folks. You can be taught your whole life a certain way about certain people.
But once you
Well,
get out
if
there,
your
and-
experience is different from what your dad and your grandpa told you,
Yeah.
at some point as an adult, you gotta take being an individual in consideration.
if you don't know how to think for
Especially
yourself,
if it's not what you was taught. Oh, you get around these people and your experience is way different than what you was told.
right.
You have to take responsibility and be like, nah, that's not what it is. So if you one of those people and you hanging with black folks and then you still feel the way you feel, like,
Yeah.
why are you even around us? Because you see, we ain't what you was
Man,
told.
she's
Everybody ain't what you.
She's
what you was
the
told they
Candace
were.
Owens is the spook that's sent by the door, basically. And that's some real shit. That's a movie. It's a book.
I know.
And she's been
I peeled through.
She been probably when she went to college, hanging out with the black crowd, you know, because she probably was up, you know, brought up well, and Jeff
She'll
and
have to
shit,
explain her background.
and trying to, she do
She'll
have to explain
her
it.
background.
But at this point, we don't want to hear her. We're gonna silence her. You won't hear her on Wise ENT Studios after today. If you do hear her name, we gonna say Tandis. And that's how she's recognized from this platform. Tandis, where's Miss Loretta at?
Yeah, come get this.
Tandis, come in, Tandis. Let me talk to you, Tandis. Anyway, speaking of Fox News, man, I want to jump right into this Laura Ingraham, man. The fucking, the anchor.
Anchor like Ryan.
Yeah. Like a couple years back, she told LeBron and KD, shut up and just play basketball.
Yeah.
So how can you tell these two, especially LeBron, somebody who is philanthropic, who's in the neighborhoods, in the ghettos, giving money out, helping kids, like got non-profit programs going on, and been doing this shit since he got in a school, how can he just shut up and play ball? Obviously, he ain't just playing ball.
That's just showing.
You trying to make us one-dimensional.
No, that's just showing what they think about athletes. They think the gladiators of the old days, or the gladiators, you just fought.
You a dumb job.
You
a dumb job.
Nothing else but that. So
but
that's how they still look at them. So when you doing,
she probably got a
when you have other interests, they looking at you like you crazy because they think you only supposed to be able to do one thing.
Exactly. You gonna put me in a box and make me one dimension.
I'm just an athlete, so I only know how to play ball.
And obviously with just a small resume we listed for him, that's just all the stuff we listed now. He got more. Yeah. So how can he be just a ball player?
Yeah.
Him and KD. So I say that to say this. Drew Brees got on. Now listen, we all talking about protesting, Black Lives Matter, all this stuff, this racial tensions and stuff. And Drew Brees want to talk about the flag again. Like, bro, we moved way past that. Like, you still talking about that? And then you gonna say it right now. Here's another perfect point. Laura Ingraham said that Drew Brees should be able to express himself.
Yeah.
This is the same chick that just told LeBron and KD 2 years ago, shut up and play ball. But Drew Brees is allowed to talk. Why? When all he doing is playing ball.
No, why though?
Yeah, why is he able to talk? We know why. We know why he got the complexion for the protection
of the collection.
For the collection. So it's so much going on in this country that people have to realize that if you're a white person in this country, or if you consider yourself of that particular sect, because I've seen other cultures of people that consider themselves white. Right. But if you consider yourself white in America, listen here. Black people ain't never done nothing to y'all. We don't want revenge. We ain't out here burning up y'all houses, terrorizing your neighborhoods. We ain't doing none of that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All that shit y'all hearing on the news, man, they said the Philadelphia, I forgot what station it was up there. They got in trouble, bro. They had the fake, the picture of Philadelphia on World War Z.
Yeah.
They had that picture on the news with today's headlines.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. So are y'all reaching that? Y'all that desperate to start a fucking war, a civil war? Like, come on, man. Like, you don't have to go get footage from a movie to put it on the news.
I mean, but they did that. That's the same thing with the.
You think it's not
with the corona, wasn't it?
It's the coronavirus.
They posted like the Italy.
Italy footage, and they reaching.
They said it was over here.
Y'all really reaching.
Not necessarily that they want to see the Civil War. They want to see the race war.
That's Civil War.
That's Civil War, bro.
And it is in its own right, just because I think that they look at it like, let's say 7 out of 10 black people gonna like that. They not gonna come back and scrap with it.
7 out of 10, that's a high number.
It's a high number though, but I think because they still
that's
have.
not a good number.
You ain't giving us the benefit of the doubt.
No, but they still have But look though, they're the ones that's trying to set it off.
Yeah.
Not us.
Yeah.
But it's
And
not.
they think they still got the.
But it's
advantage.
not regular white people though that's trying to set it off.
This is
so
like
that's not a
Extremists.
yeah.
Yeah, it's extremists that's doing it. Or agents.
Yeah. Agents.
Because it's police that's inciting riots.
And then
Man.
What's the guy that was the cop that they caught in police
Oh, yeah.
gear,
Yeah.
police boots,
Busting out
police
the
dash,
AutoZone.
man,
Yeah.
tearing up AutoZone. And then another thing, black people ain't coming to no riot with spray paint, my
Yeah.
guy.
We ain't got the spray
So
paint.
anybody spraying shit on shit, that's them.
Yeah.
So for one, we don't need y'all to do that.
Exactly.
Y'all making it worse than what it is.
Yeah, like it's like this.
You know what I mean? Don't spray Black Lives Matter
yeah.
on buildings.
And then try to tell me
And
that you on
then
our side.
say you on our side. Motherfucker, we
that's
don't
not-
need you on our side.
We don't need
to tear shit up.
Actually, we don't need y'all help. The help we need y'all to do, white folks that's down with us,
Put that
Leave
pen to
us
work.
alone.
put that pen to
Put that
work.
pen to work.
Go to
Pass
your
some
rich daddies.
laws.
Get some laws passed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how we need y'all help. Because a lot of them is infiltrators,
Yeah.
and we don't know who's who. You know what I mean? So,
Taking advantage.
like, taking advantage of an opportunist.
Opportunity.
This is the time where you call motherfuckers opportunists.
Yeah.
This the time
Right,
where you
right.
throw that word out there.
Yeah, they the ones carrying TVs out.
Yeah.
TV.
TVs, motherfucking jewelry stores.
We got TVs. TVs ain't hard to get.
Yeah.
We want to be left
but see,
alone.
You know, people probably, it's a time when people kind of down on their luck. A lot of people ain't worked in a while, that kind of shit. So they trying to grab shit they probably can sell, possibly.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Which is understandable. But I don't care about nobody looting. But don't say I'm doing this in the name of
Right. Black people.
the name of black people or in the name of the dude who died. Because if something happened to me because a cop did it,
Right.
bro, don't steal shit in the name of quet, bro.
Right.
I ain't never been on no thief.
Yeah.
I ain't never been no thief type nigga, so don't steal shit talking about just for my guy. No,
Right.
fuck it ain't, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? If you looting, be a looter, that's cool, that's what you want.
Man.
But don't say you doing it because of me, my guy. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
Yeah,
you doing because that doesn't benefit my purpose or the purpose of moving forward. That is a personal. You know what I'm saying? That's something personal that's benefiting you.
Yeah.
You stealing
you watching
TV
that
or some
TV.
shit
I'm
like
taking,
that. That don't benefit nobody but yourself.
But
So
yourself.
you being selfish, nigga.
Exactly.
When you saying you out here for the movement, you can't be out here for the movement, but only thinking about yourself when you grabbing
you watching that
TVs
TV.
and shit.
I'm not.
Now, if you done tore the whole building down, that's something different. But
Yeah.
if you going in the store just to grab some Gucci
Man.
and some TVs, my nigga, don't,
Yeah.
nah, not in the name of me, my guy.
Yeah, that's not the
Niggas won't even let you cuss in the name of Jesus or the name of God. Don't
That's
use
right.
God's name in vain, but y'all stealing in the name of a black man.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Or,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
or
about.
black
That's
people
what I'm
that
talking
just,
Yeah.
all
That's
you know,
dying.
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus
being
died for you.
killed.
Oh, so this dude just died too.
Exactly.
But
Yep.
y'all stealing in his name.
Hey,
No,
shout
no,
out
no.
to Breonna Taylor. She just had a birthday this
It'll
week.
never get broke.
Yeah, man. Happy birthday to Breonna Taylor, the woman that was killed by the cops.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Happy
Kenneth,
birthday.
Kenneth Walker, man. Keep your head up, brother. Cause you already know you got off on that. They coming, man. Keep your head up, brother. That's the dude that shot back at the
Yeah,
police.
Right.
Yeah, man. And
shout out to her family though.
yeah,
What
shout out to
happened?
her family, man. Yeah.
I know they going through it.
Man, and everybody else that's being murdered and killed by the police or by people who think that they can just take a life. Man, life is precious.
Freely.
Yeah, if you see the way that these mugs just have this audacity, man, of this privilege. Like, come on, man. Like it can't be that for the rest of eternity we gonna be they footstool, bro. At some point,
Not at all.
you know what I'm saying? They gotta know. At some point, it's got to be equal playing field, man. You gotta redistribute that wealth.
One thing that I still have faith in is that you reap what you sow.
Yeah, I got faith in that too, but
and it might not be in our lifetime.
But I believe in the reap what you sow, the karma.
That's kind of
thing.
Old.
Yeah.
Old.
That's kind of a passive way.
An old way to look at it, just kind of like a folk tale type.
Yeah.
When niggas say that kind of shit, you know what I mean? You reap what you
know.
sow because
It's,
these niggas been reaping for 400, 500 years. Nigga.
Yeah.
When they gonna sew this shit together?
Yeah.
You feel me? So all that reap what you sow shit and karma and shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know,
I do believe in karma, though.
I believe in karma, but I mean, it's some shit that happens to you that be like personal.
Yeah.
You can probably have some personal karma, but when the fuck these white people gonna get their karma, or people that just on that type of time, you feel me?
Man.
Because it ain't just
the whole
them.
problem with it. That's the whole problem.
It ain't just them.
Because we not seeing it in front of our face.
Yeah.
Well,
but the thing is we have to, as black people, as human beings first. You know what I mean? We have to.
That's simple.
Yeah. We have to demand respect at all costs. You are not finna disrespect me period. No kind of way, anyway. I don't give a damn. You ain't finna disrespect me, period. You know what I'm saying? And if we keep that mentality, we gonna get what's ours. Even if it's just leaving us the fuck alone.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all we want.
That's all we want.
That's what I've been
Leave
saying.
me the fuck alone.
Like what I say all the time.
Yeah.
This y'all shit. We know this is y'all shit.
Yeah.
We don't care. Nobody trying to take this over, bro.
Right.
Just leave us alone.
Hey, give me my reparations so I can go back to Africa, dog.
That's y'all shit. Y'all can hide
my
this shit.
reparations check so I can go back to the
Only
motherland.
reason why we even get into politics because we think we can change shit.
Right.
If y'all wasn't fucking with us,
Ain't
would nobody even try to get into politics,
They
bro?
gonna stand up because we
You know
can do
what I'm saying?
everything on our
Because
own.
answer me this. How many Chinese people you know be at the polls voting?
Or how many of them into politics?
Yeah.
They don't care because y'all leave them
stay-
alone.
they leave them
y'all
alone.
left us alone,
Stay
bro.
inside the
We
way.
cool.
Exactly.
This y'all shit. We know. We
You get what I'm
understand.
saying?
Exactly.
Bro, just quit fucking with us.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Staying
Period.
out the
Fuck
way,
alone.
though. Staying out the way. Every
Now,
time
I
see
wanna-
Nobody want to dethrone you niggas. None of that shit.
I wanna semi segue that into
Real talk.
the bricks that's like magically showing up at these places of protest. That's some bullshit right there. You know what I mean?
The who?
Yes.
These bricks.
All the bricks.
All these bricks that's showing up. Like they got bundles of bricks that's just showing up where they about to protest at. So y'all want people to throw bricks and start a riot. Meanwhile, y'all got these sharpshooters on these roofs.
Right.
What you think they gonna do?
As soon as you raise that arm up,
Who
with the
gave
brick.
up the location?
Right,
Y'all
right.
just know where to set these doors.
We just gonna set these
Yeah,
down,
set it right here.
in some part of the
A
day.
little bit further down the street, Billy.
Yeah,
What you
yeah.
want
What
to
you
do
was calling earlier though?
What?
Cuz agent.
Oh, yeah, it's a bunch of agents.
It's a bunch of agents. That's why I said earlier, we don't need y'all help on the streets. We don't need y'all boots on the ground for this one. Y'all fucking it up. Y'all blowing shit out of proportion.
I mean, if they marching and protesting,
Yeah.
that's cool.
But
we
that's
don't
not
need
all they
y'all-
doing.
We don't need y'all to
Violent
tear up shit.
Yeah,
Violent shit.
that's the point I'm getting at. That's
Right.
not all they doing. They doing the extreme,
Yeah.
starting and inciting the riots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
like this though. I'm like this. You ain't gonna put no sniper up there
Yeah.
if he ain't about to lay.
Hey man, I seen a nigga tearing up a fucking Walgreens. I said, bro, what are they getting out of there?
There's a lot of shit in Walgreens.
Walgreens, you niggas got
But
need
that ain't nothing you can't get
Oh,
for
they just mans in there. That's a
$1.99.
convenience. That's like a corporate convenience store.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
they got-
$1.99 too.
Nigga, they got liquor in there. They got everything in there, bro.
Man,
Medications.
It's a liquor
And-
store
and-
in the church on every corner in the hood.
Exactly, but you're not running up in there because they got guns. They gonna shoot the shit out of you running up in tops.
I just was like, damn, Walgreens.
Or any.
I mean, I don't care, but that they did.
Yeah.
I just was like,
Yeah.
If you want to take something,
It's a setup.
Now I do want to segue. I want to go ahead and go into.
Right. That's all I'm saying.
I'm going to the liquor warehouse.
Going
I'm going to the liquor warehouse.
Hey, I want to segue this into the Turn Up King of the week. He might be the Turn Up King of the month. The African dude who the police went to arrest him. He's an FBI agent. Yeah,
I saw that.
He's sitting there and he minding his business. And these two cops walk up on him. And they talking about, we need to, talk to you, da-da-da-da-da. Aren't you so-and-so, like you're under arrest because you look suspicious. And he just cussing them out. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I look suspicious. You don't even know who I am. Right. Like, so I'm the token black guy. Like, I'm the guy. Like,
but he's above they.
Way above their pay grade. So they put the cuffs on him. First he gave him a little resistance. Then he's like, you know what? Fuck it. Put the cuffs on him. And look at my back pocket and find my ID. So they grabbed his ID. Motherfucker looked at this shit, was like, when you see the face drop.
Yeah. He said,
oh shit.
Yeah. Take these motherfuckers.
Take these goddamn cuffs off.
We're sorry.
Now the dude was like, I'm sorry, man. Let me get the cuffs. And he yanked away like, man, fuck that.
He said, get your
fuck
ass
that.
off me.
Get your ass off me. Yeah, where your supervisor at? Now, that was a perfect example of racial profiling.
Right.
And it just so happened, dude was an FBI agent.
Yeah, you didn't
Like,
know who you was dealing with.
Yeah,
Right.
he raised some hell. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna raise it.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna raise it
But-
$1 million worth
But guess what, America? I'm not an FBI agent, but I'm raising hell like that nigga did. You ain't getting the cuffs on me. I'm not dying in no handcuffs. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you better cut these brothers
Yeah.
from the front.
Exactly. I'm not dying in no handcuffs, bruh. Fuck all that.
This is the thing.
It's gonna be a fight to the motherfucking death.
This is the thing.
Somebody going with me.
Everybody don't know the situation.
Yeah.
You did what I'm saying. You still assuming,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, profile. You did. I thought they stopped that in the 90s, but of course they didn't. I'm just saying.
Nigga driving while black, sitting down while
Nigga
black.
living while black.
Yeah,
Just
living
breathe.
while black.
Just breathe.
LWB, my nigga, living while black. I'm minding my own business by being black. And you wanna tell me I didn't put my turn signal on. Or I didn't have my
ticket though.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
That's something for you to pull me
Yeah.
over.
Man, that's a ticket. It ain't no get out the car.
Yeah.
And it ain't no handcuffing me.
That's
See,
the
this is
problem.
what
It
I'm
ain't
saying.
even you coming to
This
my
what
car
I'm
with your gun out.
This
Yeah,
is
type
that's
of
the-
offense.
that's the problem.
This is
Okay, I didn't use my signal.
hold
Okay.
up, give me the check.
Write my citation.
Hey, I comply with you because
Right.
I know I can beat
Well,
you in front of your judge.
it ain't even about beating you. It's just about me proving to the court that was a petty fucking offense. I was being selected,
And it still won't
and
be
here's my fine. Like, and let
Right.
me be about my way.
Yeah.
That's
I
not
can call my
a
lawyer
that's
right
not a what
now.
they call it, a moving violation.
Citation.
Yeah, it's a citation, but it ain't a moving violation.
I don't know.
Yeah, like shit. You know what I mean? Leave me the fuck alone, copper.
Hey, it was
Daddy.
It's a couple of
The Jakes.
people, celebrities, anybody, all these cats talking about we just need more of us in our community, and that's not the answer. Because I don't know where them guys stay, but the black cops are some of the worst ones.
Yeah, they are. Showing out.
Especially-
Well, Ice Cube said it best.
Especially if they have a white counterpart.
Black cop showing out for the white cop. He said
been
that
the
shit.
saying forever.
Yeah, and
So
you
what
saw
do-
Boys in the Hood.
Right. So what are we saying about we need more of us? No,
Man.
it's not a
Hey,
not
what
a
we
race.
need-
what they
Well,
say
it's not a
is-
race thing. I had to explain it to this
Exactly.
one
What
white
we
guy.
need
Exactly.
is right.
You remember a couple of years ago they killed like in L.A. Like a black homeless guy got killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this white security guard, he was like, "Oh, well, they can't say it's racial stuff because it's it was a black guy who killed him."
Yeah.
I said, "I'm gonna learn you something about
Right.
African American.
Mm-hmm. Talk about it.
All cops react to African Americans on the
Same way
same
white cops.
level.
Yeah.
they already come on 10. Regardless of what their race is, they already on 10 when they get to your car.
Yeah.
So to say, oh, we just need more of us in our neighborhoods, how many of these dudes know? Like, they used to say, oh, back in the day where people knew who the cops were, they might have grew up in your neighborhood and shit like that. Yeah. I don't know none of these black cops.
Right.
Either.
I don't either. I know a couple of black cops.
I know from meeting some, like
went to
being
school
out,
with us.
and some of them was cool, but it's a lot of black cops that's worse than some of the white cops.
And will abuse the power.
They abuse their power.
How about this?
They're just people who abuse their power. They're racist.
How about this? This is the solution. How about shrinking the cops? Shrinking the force. You don't need all these cops.
Yeah.
You don't need, like, it's like a military out here.
Power in numbers.
Yeah, but that's the
Power
point.
in numbers.
The crime in these cities isn't that bad. A lot of crime has to do with socioeconomic conditions. You know what I'm saying? People living in, if we all in the projects and all of us poor. Right. Most of the crime gonna come from starvation, hunger. You know what I'm saying? You trying to
think somebody getting more money.
Getting more than them, you know what I mean? Yeah. So the root of the problem they never address. You know what I'm saying? Just like the whole looting and rioting they talking about. That's not the root. That's the effect. It's always, the situation is like this. Cause and effect. They never address the cause. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm glad that Roger Goodell, oh man, I think he beat JayZ to the punch on this one. Roger Goodell, was that this morning? Or yesterday morning? The NFL commissioner. He had to get on the press conference, and he said that they are sorry. They were wrong. We haven't moved past kneeling. But JayZ was the one in the press conference a couple years back. We way past kneeling, man. What's next?
So
we're past kneeling.
You past kneeling. What is the next?
Yeah.
What's
the next step?
When he accepted that responsibility, that's what he was supposed to come up with.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen.
So why are you asking that?
Exactly.
When you put yourself in a conversation, you ain't the NFL player.
Bro, they gave
put yourself in that situation?
Hey man, they gave him $100 million. All he did was did the Super Bowl a halftime, and they gave some masks to the prisoners. Yeah. So I'm not hating on JayZ. Don't take it the wrong way. All I'm saying is if you was given a opportunity to bridge the gap between the black community and the NFL, because the NFL is a non-profit organization. They are 501c3. So he was there, the figurehead, to take over what Colin Kaepernick was trying to do, but they didn't want him doing it. They wasn't going to give him money because they wanted to, at first, put him in a position like he's wrong. We got the guy that's going to help turn this thing around. Which
sacrificial land.
Exactly. He's supposed to be JayZ, but JayZ dropped the ball big time. Right. This shit it's been a whole week since George Floyd was murdered. And you ain't came out and said nothing now, Roger Goodell, because Drew Brees want to say what he said. Yeah. Now Roger Goodell is like, hey, we're sorry.
Roger Goodell just don't want no pushback on that.
Right.
Well, he wanted somebody
but he's cleaning it up.
Somebody else to be.
No. I mean
the face of.
I mean after what Drew Brees said. Yeah. Not only at this time the way people feeling, they're not just gonna come out to Drew Brees. They're gonna come out for the league.
The whole league.
So he gotta say something.
They know that.
Yeah.
And he probably mad because the Negro that he appointed, that he appointed to say shit at this time where he shouldn't have to, ain't said a word. So everybody like, oh,
hey, and check this out. And you know Roger Goodell is, he pissed because he never went to JayZ and said let's. But I'm saying, but he is the face of the league. But I'm saying, by him going and doing the press conference, had he hired JayZ, they would have been talking, and then they both would have been there. Yeah. He went by himself.
Right.
So he mad that JayZ took so long to say something.
Because this ain't even my
No, somebody give you money on behalf.
I just gave you
of
$100 million
of a business to solve problems with.
It wasn't just for prison
That's
reform.
Dig this though.
Yeah, that just wasn't for prison.
You got a cat that you think had a platform that was so big that
It's them.
anything that he
but
said,
it's-
it's almost like
I did what you said. I did what you said.
It's not his fault. He don't know no better.
Yeah.
But at the same time, before you gave it to him, you should have hollered at a couple people who had an actual plan, or Colin Kaepernick who actually had a plan before you elected
JayZ.
somebody you think that black people worship.
Right.
You know what?
Hey, and check this out. This is part of.
Look, they eat dinner together.
Well, no. This is part of
That's all it
them.
can be.
Not really.
Shit,
This is
that
part of
nigga
them.
said foot at the table.
Right. This is part of them taking the path of least resistance. So
And
instead of saying, you know what, instead of saying a year ago, 2 years ago, you know what, we're wrong. We apologize. We understand now.
Right.
Even if we don't fully understand, help me understand.
They will never.
Your point.
They will never.
Exactly.
Bro, that ain't true.
And-
They see the same shit we see.
Yep.
Well,
I'm tired of people apologizing for some shit they meant to say.
Right.
Stand
I'm
on
not
it,
apologizing for nobody
Stand
else.
on it,
Backtrack.
homie. Stand on it, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Have these people gonna watch football regardless, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Stand on
Just
what
like
you say,
half
how
these
you
people
think,
gonna
what
pop
you
fireworks on the 4th,
regardless.
And it's okay. Just don't cry foul. You know what I'm saying? When shit happens.
Yeah, people gonna watch. People ain't gonna stop watching football because of that. So my thing is apologizing is just for what when
It's kind of
when that's what you
I was
meant.
wrong in the first place.
Nah, bro. You've been seeing this shit just like we see it. Your news ain't no different from ours, man.
Right.
And
You
that's
know
true.
what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
I don't care
But-
how out of
but-
touch you are in your
If
mansion.
they don't
You
give a
turn
fuck-
on CNN, my
If they
guy.
don't give, if
Right.
they don't
You know
give
what I'm
a
saying?
fuck about
Right.
how they laying us down, no.
Okay, let's say that. Don't say that you don't
Just say
understand.
it. Just say it.
Nigga, when you see what we see, you don't gotta experience to see what you see, bro.
It don't.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't
On the
touch down
news.
with them until.
I know you
it
got
touch home.
grandkids.
Right.
You got all kind of kids that talk about these issues because all of them ain't built like y'all.
Yeah, it don't. It
And
don't.
don't
touch
think the
down
same
until
way.
it touch
And
home.
And that's the shit they
And
hate.
actually, social media is bringing the younger generations together.
Together, that's what I'm saying. That's the shit
So
they hate.
right.
Yeah.
So I know they bring it to y'all. Bring it to your
So
attention,
these
bro.
the younger white people
So
are
you
actually
can't say
seeing.
you can't
the
go for
bullshit.
and say I don't
Right.
understand.
Right.
Yeah, and
That's
they
all I'm saying.
they with us. The younger
Yeah.
white
It-
people,
it-
they with us. It's just the older ones that's still stuck in them ways
Stuck in their ways.
of white
it's
supremacy.
A roller coaster. It's a roller coaster.
What they call us that? I ain't do nothing or
Yeah, didn't do nothing.
didn't do nothing.
Yeah, what's her name?
Oh.
The-
Oh, I know.
Doja Cat.
The
Right,
people,
right,
nah,
right,
just
right,
it came up in that
Yeah.
racial chat rooms.
Yeah.
The
She
thing
made a
about
song
it, the
about
thing
it.
about it is to call us the didn't do nothing is because we always say we didn't do nothing.
Yeah,
Show a video where we was doing something.
exactly. Show proof that
For you to even make that a derogatory
A
term.
hashtag.
Exactly.
Where is the
Exactly.
video at where we was doing something
Mm-hmm.
that you can even say the dude didn't do nothings?
Yeah.
That's what y'all call us?
They don't have
And,
it.
and behind
They can't
closed doors?
produce it. Yeah,
Where's the videos when we was doing shit?
exactly.
I always
They
call
ain't
that
got it.
like a hashtag. I call that like a
Man,
hashtag.
fuck
Yeah.
that. Like
That's
according,
something
I mean, according to the cops.
Yeah.
Show us the videos where we
Where
was
we-
doing
yeah,
something to
we
where
doing
they
something.
did why they did what they
And,
did.
and you
Yeah.
killing us
Justified.
was warranted.
Justified.
Yeah, justified.
Yeah, for
It
you
ain't never, listen,
didn't do nothing.
the same way I saw a video of a cop wrestling with a dude, wrestling with a white guy. Never once he grabbed his gun. He'd rather wrestle with this guy to detain
Just
him.
lay him down.
Yeah.
So if you got that much patience with him, have that much patience with us. You don't need to pull your gun when you pull us over.
Man,
Or even be so condescending to us.
yeah.
Check the script, dog. Y'all work for the state. I pay taxes to the state.
Right.
Nigga, you work for me.
Yeah.
You did?
That's talk behavior, bro.
Yeah, talk behavior,
People
learn
make it
behavior.
seem like, oh, it's just this. how can you contain yourself or control yourself when it's a white patron? But
And they trying
when
to take
black
your
people,
goddamn life.
Yeah.
And
but
they
you
trying
can
to take your life.
yeah, that's some training shit.
Or I got one
To
even.
say you don't have no training,
Yeah.
yes you do.
Yeah, I
'Cause
got
you're
one
trained
even
to
better.
pull your gun when you see black
I
people.
got one even
But
better.
when you see white people, you gotta get orders.
I got one even better.
They be having guns and shit.
It don't pay for me to shoot.
I seen
you.
a video where the guy was pointing the gun at the cops and the dude was begging him to put his gun down.
Yeah,
You begging him to put his gun down, he got his gun pointed at you.
bro. I got
Are
one.
you serious?
I got one even better. An animal, a dog. When they see dogs,
Oh yeah, they get more love than
yeah.
black
How,
people.
how can an animal?
That's humans, period.
How can an animal?
Well, it done turned
Get
up
more-
though in the last
yeah.
like 20 years.
You,
though.
how can you be more outraged about
You gotta
someone
feel out like
killing an animal
nation.
versus someone killing a
Of
human?
your same species.
Yeah. How can you be more
And
outraged about a
that
dog?
just show the outlook of
Exactly.
how they think
Right.
or what they
Right.
think we are.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So I want to segue this.
Right.
We're gonna segue. We actually gonna stay on the same topics, but we're gonna just segue into a different part of it, to where when we first got on lockdown, I wanted to address this at one of our first episodes we did, but I'm gonna address it now. And my question to the black people is, how did we let the government determine to us what was essential and what was not essential? You know what I'm saying? Like,
money.
for black people, essentials, right? But I'm saying, like, if the government and everybody told all these states to shut down, we doing social distancing. The essential places they opened wasn't black businesses. You got black barbershops closed, black beauty salons closed, black anything closed. Like, how was that not considered essential?
I take it back to the Oklahoma shit because we get to integrating too much. We gonna figure out a way to make money.
Well, we can make money without integrating.
In so much as what?
Black owned, buying black. It's been plenty of cities and towns that were thriving.
Dig this.
Thriving in this country in the
Dig
1920s and 30s.
Dig this.
You know what I mean? You had Black Wall Street in Oklahoma. You want to talk
You
about
did
Oklahoma?
what-
Black
you did
Wall
what
Street.
black- you did
Then you
what
got
black
Durham,
people
North
are.
Carolina, Raleigh,
You did what-
North Carolina,
You did what
Rosewood.
You did what black people are loyal.
To what?
Each other.
You know, when we were loyal to each other, it was because we had no other options.
Right.
Now that we
So
have options,
That's the bottom line.
this is the challenge for
Nah,
us.
but people
No,
don't-
it's a
people
challenge
don't-
for
people
us
don't
now.
think like that.
Yeah, it's
Especially
a challenge
when we-
now.
Especially when we play this back and forth. Oh, he got a white girl, or he got a,
Well,
or she
yeah,
got a white
right.
man shit.
The
And
shit
then
we was talking
they
about.
kind of playing each other against
Right,
each other on
right.
the race shit. So that
Yeah.
ain't being
Right,
loyal
right,
to.
right,
They throw that out
But
there
that's
with the
because
quickness.
Right.
now you
With
got
the
brides
gypsiness.
Like, who's the shit we was talking about before? Candace?
Candace, yeah, Candace.
Yeah,
Tenders.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, when
but
you get- when
she's
you
on
get
some
backstabbers.
division shit.
When you get
So you got
backstabbers
white men.
in, that's dividing
Yeah.
because, and I'm not really,
Speaking speaking of white men, let me talk about Eve. Everybody loves Eve. The rapper Eve, the talk show host Eve. I used to like Eve.
She got a talk show?
Yeah, well, she on the show. Yeah,
I don't.
It ain't her show, but
Yeah, I don't.
she's a cast
I
member
got
on the show. But I'm
Right.
getting ready to tell you, Eve was just in the news recently because she was saying it's hard for her to talk to her husband
I'm sure.
about the Black Lives Matter and these racial
that's good. That's
issues right now.
Good.
But you married a white man.
Oh, do
You
tell.
knew what you was doing.
You knew what you was doing. So why? This is what I don't
You
get.
don't have nothing.
Why
in
didn't
common
you
with
have this conversation
Why you gonna bring it up?
at the beginning? Yeah.
Right.
You gotta know what page you on.
Exactly.
That's all I said. That's how you know you marrying
for money or fluency.
Yeah.
It was for money. Let's just call a spade a
For
spade.
like the wrong reasons.
Because that guy is not attractive at all. I don't give a damn if 10 black men hurt your feelings. It's in another one that if you would have just waited just a little bit longer, it's an 11th man or 12th man that would have treated you like a queen. I'm sorry.
When you know what kind of, if you understand yourself,
Yeah.
you know you from the hood.
The illest pit bull in the skirt.
Right. It's a black man.
That's what she said.
You look like a poodle right now.
Right.
You look like a poodle right now.
She said, hey, she said that just trying to talk to him about our struggle, he did not
want to hear
it. Didn't understand.
I mean, he don't give a fuck.
So
about
that
you,
tells me, Eve,
people,
baby girl,
Right.
it's not too late. It's not too late to come back over. It's not too late,
That's
Eve.
what they do.
But
they like trophies to this.
the problem is this. Exactly. The problem is this. What do you consider important to your life? Is your struggle as a black person in this country, whether you a man or a female, is your struggle
A whole lot of them don't got pride.
and the closeness that you have with your black family more important than you going out to, and there's so many other men in the world that a lot of these black women that are going to marry outside of the race, they're only marrying white men. So why are you only marrying him? Like, and then black men, the ones that marry white women, bro, as long as you ain't talking about black women, do you, man? Just like black women that's married to white men. As long as you're not talking about black men, you don't have to complain no more. You should have the person you wanted.
Yeah, what you want.
What you wanted.
Those people think they can marry out of racism.
Right.
You think you
Ain't
can
no
get
such
out of
thing as
being
that.
discriminated or being
Right.
racist against
Somebody in her family
married
ain't gonna like you.
some white guy with some status.
Right.
I will get
say
you out
this.
of racial issues.
Right.
I will say
That ain't how it works.
that if it's the chick that's right to you, white, black, indifferent, you did what I'm saying. But if she understands
Right.
that when he get to talking about whatever race I
Right.
Right.
understands
Or-
that
Yeah.
I might be white, girl,
Yeah.
but he understands, and I understand
Yeah.
his, then we can get along.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you gonna marry for money, it's on.
Yeah.
It's on. But if you gonna marry for money, be honest with
Right.
yourself.
Right. And
Oh,
not
yeah, you gotta take what
and
comes
not
with
try to have a
Yeah.
serious conversation 5 years later
Right.
about Black Lives Matter when your black life only mattered to
it.
him.
They be looking for they do it on purpose. They look for
Trying to get the bag.
a fallout.
Right.
Trying to
It
fake
ain't
a fallout.
happening.
Right.
Trying to fake a fallout to get away from the nigga now.
Right.
Yeah.
Is this Eve's way of saying she needs help? Is this code for help,
It
Eve?
might be.
If she
Let us know now.
Hey, but look, if she don't know how to get away from him,
Oh,
Hey.
but I was gonna one up you with
Okay.
your girl Trina.
Oh yeah.
She
Talk
called
about
us- She called us some animals too, my guy. We behave
I
like
heard about
animals, act like animals.
Yeah, I heard about
Hey,
that.
but a girl Kaya put a picture up on Instagram of Trina.
Yeah.
It's like 5 niggas in the picture. She got her pants down. Them niggas is spreading her cheeks all the way open.
Okay.
But they was like, you calling black people animals and this is what you doing?
Right.
You can't
5 niggas.
You can't.
It's like 5, 6
You
niggas.
can't. You
Yeah.
can't.
Like during the Freaknik era.
Ooh.
You can't
Trina.
come from hoeing though.
Trina,
I'm
you
talking
can't.
about her.
Hey.
You can see her. You can see her.
Hey, listen. Trina. The only way you gonna
Man.
move up, hey, Trina.
The one that stink, not the one that win.
Right.
That
Trina,
mug is like,
listen.
bro. I said,
I'm done.
Hey, listen,
I said,
hey,
is
listen,
that
though.
her? Is that her?
Check it out. Trina, the only way you gonna moonwalk out of this is you better have some goddamn penny loafers on.
You can't. You just called us animals.
Exactly.
And I'm sure you dealing with an African American male.
Exactly.
Or woman, because they've been saying she's whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
You're
Exactly.
dealing with African American people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't understand how people's families are associating with them when you say stuff like that.
Exactly.
About your own people.
Your own people, man. And
Everybody
I'm pretty
know-
sure
everybody
she got brothers,
knows.
uncles,
Yeah.
cousins, a daddy. Like,
Everybody knows it's one race. It's the human race. If you
Right.
don't know,
Right.
something is wrong with you.
human
But
race.
since they want to play the shade game,
Right.
we have to play the shade game with them.
Right.
You know, they want to put people in separations and shit
Yeah.
like that, but we all know that we all humans. So it's just like to keep playing the shade game because they are.
Man.
It's kind of crazy, man.
It's a thing that it seemed like these celebrities, they are for them to go to the other side, and that other side is where Eve's at right now. They have to almost say something negative about their culture to be accepted. It's like an initiation.
Yeah.
Like, we need you to say something public
I
about
think,
them.
I think it's
Where
I think
you
it's
made all your money.
Yeah.
they either try to stay relevant or, but I'm like this though, you still can't deny.
You're exploiting your
If you was
culture.
home earlier, you was home.
You still, that's still you.
Yeah.
Own it.
That's still
own
you.
it, though.
Yeah.
You mean
You're
it
still the baddest bitch.
But
So be that.
right.
Bad to
Right,
do.
right. Don't change your MO.
Yeah. Now you want to be a sanctified girl.
You
Man.
get what I'm saying?
But you was the baddest bitch 10 years ago. Stop it.
Yeah.
Trina,
How
stop
is it a flip?
It was,
Like I
no,
said-
it just was okay to be
But
an
look,
animal when
hold
it
up.
Yeah.
benefited you.
Right.
Hold up,
Right.
hold up, though.
Now you done got the bag.
What they
You
Love
what-
and hip hop
hold
that
up,
paid you a few
Somebody
dollars.
Dig this. If let's say a cat, a dude is out there, and let's call him a player.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? He owned up to it.
Yeah.
He owned up to it. I'm single and dating. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
If you let me touch down, I touch down. But when they on the, next morning coming out the hotel room,
Right. Marv
here
Albert.
all that stuff. You dig what I'm saying? Probably done lost the shoe. Done lost the shoe or something.
Yeah.
Don't know what her underwear is. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. Dead breath.
I had a bad night. No, you didn't. You was doing what you
Dude.
right.
Yep.
Dude gonna own up to it. Like, yeah, I touched that.
Hey, listen.
And I'm single and dating. I'm
Listen.
hitting everything. I'm Reggie Jackson out here. I'm knocking everything out the park.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, he was knocking some shit out the park.
I'm not.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When the chick does it,
Oh.
don't want to own up to it. You did. Don't want to own up to it.
Well, all it is this celebrity thing has gotten blown out of proportion. People think just because they a celebrity that they above regular people.
They
Like
got morals.
Yeah, you can be a celebrity and be broke as fuck. And it's countless times that they've showed that with a lot of these dudes that sign these 360 contracts. You know what I'm saying? These 360 deals to where you working for the label, dog. You might as well come work with me, man.
I tell you.
Why you trying to look down
I
on
tell you.
the job I got?
Look.
Because I'm a 9-to-5er.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? I done
right,
figured
right,
out the
right.
matrix. Like, hey man, this is what I need to survive, and I got a little extra to turn up, kick it, and do all the other shit that I want to do.
Figured out.
I can hustle and have my own shit.
They done figured out where the window is, where they can jump through.
I
Get
thought
some
it was,
scratch.
you want to take the window or you want to take the stairs?
Niggas jumping out the window.
You jumping out the window?
That window.
And it stairs right there.
There's a lot of them that's jumping out that window. That's why you see all them credits at the end of the movie.
Cuz don't call it.
Who?
Sam.
Sam.
We got Sam on the line. What up, Sam?
What do you want to do? Quote, what they call it? Duo? Face to face?
Hello?
I don't know how to put them on.
What up with it? You on the air, nigga?
But that's real talk, though.
Okay, that's what's up. We got your spot.
That's why them.
We still over here. Huh? All right.
That's why them producers.
Yeah. Hold on. Just to let everybody know, y'all see 3 of us today. It's usually 4 of us. That was my cousin Sam. We want to let y'all know that June has been a hard month for our family. We lost 3 people in June. 1 in 18, 2 in 19. And, he just coming from his nephew's party. So, listen, man, we gotta
toast.
Yeah, we gonna toast up. We ain't pouring out nothing, but we gonna toast up for the fam.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Cause we lost
2 minutes.
You gotta drink that. You gotta drink that.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
For the family, man.
Youngsters,
youngsters too, man. Yeah, all 3 of them youngsters. So and we just want to say that the violence amongst each other has to stop.
Yeah.
But I love what we doing right now. I love the fact that we coming together. Even if it has to be under the hashtag Black Lives Matter, I got some stuff to say about them, but I'm going to just let it ride because whatever brings us together, it don't matter what it is. If that's the thing that's going to bring us together, that organization, I'm down for it. Even though I got mixed, messages about the founders and the people who started it and all that other stuff. I'm not gonna, be negative about it. I just want to say because it's representing positiveness right now, I'm down with it. We'll ride with the hashtag BLM because Black Lives do matter. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna extend it because it's pro-man too.
Well, I just look at it like
pro-man.
We get assassinated every day.
I know.
Hey, buddy, we getting killed by the police.
Man,
these regular cats on the street. They assassinating our culture, our masculinity on TV every day. You know what I'm saying? And
man,
I'm like, why they trying to just like fight again?
They trying to tear the character down.
Having a fight.
Man, they trying to tear the character down of the black male figure. Yeah. They're trying to assassinate, like my bro just said. By any means, they assassinating us. Psychologically, mentally, physically, spiritually, in all different forms. They coming after us. And it's up to us to be strong enough to endure through this and make the right demands on what we want as a community and as a culture. You know what I'm saying? What do we want from America? That's what needs to be clear. We want to be left alone, but we want to be able to have our own
voice. A voice.
Not just a voice. We want, at this point, we want our own land. Like, we need our own land because trying to be together, trying to work together, and trying to, they gonna always be on the top.
They not gonna backtrack on that though.
They might. So I got another turn up king for the week.
Shannon Shaw.
Duh. I like Shannon. Shannon. He was turned up this week. He damn sure gave Drew Brees his rights. Drew Brees ain't invited on the Shannon Sharp and the Skip Bayless show. He better not go on there this year. Nah, he gonna get that work.
I think he got to wait it out.
Yeah.
A couple of
years. Because Skip Bayless was turned up too. Skip Bayless was like, he drew it all out.
Who?
And he was like, I'm fucking
Drew Brees?
Yeah, Drew Brees.
We
talked about him earlier. How he talking all this. I wouldn't respect the man for kneeling for the flag. Like, bro, let's talk about the flag. The same flag that's supposed to give us life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is supposed to be for every man, right?
Right.
It's not. So when you know and you see that it's not, that should be enough understanding for you to be like, okay, everybody's not equal here. Everybody doesn't have liberty and life and the pursuit of happiness in this country. You know what I'm saying? And justice for all. Like, come on, bro. Where's the justice for all? If you can't see that Drew Brees,
How did he show
have 10 seats.
So he's you did
In
have
my
long-
book,
you
Drew
did
Brees
have
just
long-
need to retire.
Yeah, he been thrown
Sit
out
down.
the game for a
Yeah.
minute.
If
Now,
you ain't on, sit down.
Is he
Because
saying-
Patrick Mahomes is on. So if you ain't on, sit down. God damn it.
is Drew Brees saying this just so he can be relevant again?
Nah, bro. Why? He don't need to be relevant. He's still in the
Nigga, they
league,
got
my guy.
3 receivers over there that catching 1,000-yard
Oh.
seasons each.
Right.
I'm thinking about
But they were saying that he don't even talk to them other than about plays.
About
and
plays,
shit.
yeah. So that tells them already.
That,
He ain't-
that should already tell
Yeah.
you what it is with him.
Yeah, exactly. Already. Already.
You
What
know,
it is.
talking a
I
locker
didn't know
room,
he
he
was a
ain't.
flip flopper. I didn't know he was
Shit, he ain't no flip flop. He never showed his true colors till,
Yeah.
till you speak.
like
Yeah.
racist.
Until you ask him about
Yeah.
shit. Like,
No,
you
it's-
gotta ask certain people the right questions for them to say the wrong shit.
I ain't
Skip
seen
Bayless
the
said it right.
I ain't seen the footage.
It's a lot of white guys like Drew Brees who their grandparents was in the wars and they only think that they parents or their people fought in the wars. They don't know
They don't know
that
shit.
black men have been fighting in these wars. How you think we won the Revolutionary War?
So he ain't
They
got
had to get us.
Yeah.
They had to get
They
some
had to
money.
get us.
Nah,
George,
were you not interested?
yeah. Man,
You
listen.
can tell a nigga YouTube all day.
Listen,
you gotta
George-
be interested.
George
in it.
Washington.
That's what I mean.
George Washington had to change his stance on the war because they was losing the war. And he said, no, we not gonna free no slaves over this war. And the British was like, oh, well, if y'all can escape and if y'all want to fight for us,
Good.
when the war is over, y'all free.
Free.
Right.
So guess what George Washington said? George Washington was like,
He wasn't gonna let
well,
him
we'll let some of them enlist.
Yeah.
Drew Brees, your parents ain't the only one that blood shed for the flag, my brother, for this country.
All right,
It's
how old is Drew Brees?
He's like my age, probably. Our age.
You was,
No, he younger than us. He
bro,
younger
you
than
was
us.
around. He ain't your age and still in the league,
Fuck
bro.
nah. Tom Brady, the
Tom
oldest,
Brady,
the oldest quarterback in the
they
league. And he 42, 43.
Oh.
So Drew Brees like 38, 39.
Yeah.
Maybe 40.
So you,
But you old enough to know.
no, you old enough to see glory, my guy.
Yeah.
And a lot of these schools was making you watch that in
But you know
history
they
class.
like embellish sometimes.
No, I'm saying to see that black guys fought in the
Yeah.
Civil War.
In the
Oh,
Civil
hell
War.
yeah.
Right.
And the
And
Revolutionary
he's saying-
War and the Civil
Skip
War.
is saying some of those guys are told and act like it's only white people that shed
Yeah.
blood for the
Yeah.
country.
Exactly.
As far as
Right.
like when it was getting built.
And the black men that fought for this country,
That's not true.
like in World War II, we coming home and we don't get those same.
But that's an excuse. Though.
Exactly. We don't get those same benefits that the white soldiers got. Matter of fact, the Army was segregated all the way up until the guy from our state, Truman.
Yeah.
He desegregated the Army, Harry Truman. So, and that was during World War II. So, all we saying is this. Drew Brees and people that think like Drew Brees, you know, y'all time is up, bro. You know
I
what I'm
am
saying?
kind of like not surprised though.
We ain't nobody surprised,
Everybody's
but
surprised.
the point
It's
is
like, why are you
the
saying
point
that?
is here it
You
is.
know,
This
saying this
is the
Why you
point. I
saying
tell you
right
how
now?
Shannon Sharp said it. I tell you how Shannon Sharp said it. We talking about this over here.
Yeah.
Police killing black men. You know what I'm saying? We in cuffs, in handcuffs, detained, and you still killing us. That's what we talking about. Drew Brees want to bring the focus back to the flag. We ain't talking about that no more, dog. That was 2 years ago.
That's because they don't want to accept what the reality of
Right.
what's going on now is.
Why we
So
was
they want to
still-
bring us back. But we could go back to the flag, right?
Exactly.
Because you
Go
said
back
something
to-
about you said something about the flag.
Mhm.
Is because a guy was kneeling, which brings it back to present day. He was kneeling because of what just happened
What just happened?
a couple of weeks ago.
Exactly. Right.
So
Exactly.
yeah, we could go back to the flag droop. That's the whole reason of the kneeling. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
I don't even understand what guys just be like. I mean, if you
Well,
don't educate yourself on what's going on, or you just don't pay attention to what's going on,
when somebody show you
you can't
who
make
they
no
are,
excuses,
Right.
bro. No excuse.
when somebody
Right.
show you who they are, though, it's up to you
Mhm.
to pay attention to when they showing you who they are.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, but you can't.
And
Some
Oprah said that.
some people
Ain't that a bitch?
some people choose to be ignorant, and then some people are just ignorant.
Selective ignorance. Now,
When
the turn up king that I want to talk about, because I talked about him and we jumped off. Bob Johnson, the ex-BET owner, the ex-partner with Jordan for the Charlotte Bobcats.
Right.
He's still a billionaire.
Right.
He actually, I think he knows Trump. He's trying to get a $14 trillion lawsuit against the United States. And he wants every black person in this country to have a reparations check of $350,000.
didn't they put a let's say, for lack of a better word, statute in to where, you know, remember when they apologized for, I think Clinton did.
Nope, never
Big
apologized.
did. But I think they already have written a thing to where, you know we wrong basically, but y'all will never get money.
No, they never apologized. And that's the
I
thing.
mean, what is an
Hold up,
apology?
hold up.
Yeah, apology
That
ain't
ain't
gonna do
even
shit.
the thing. That ain't even the thing. The more important part, that if I'm remembering correctly, and I might be not.
It might be not.
The
The Turn Up King this week
Turn
is
Up King.
D2700. Once again.
I think they said that we will never get like.
Hey man, you can't apologize for some shit that you continue to do.
Right.
No.
I tell
In
you.
so
Hey,
much as if
hey,
I
this-
remember
listen,
it in the correct.
And that you
This-
attend to
this